Okay, here's what happened. I'm walking out of my apartment building to my car to go to showings. I am wearing a killer high-waisted pastel pink suit. I step from I step from the lowest step out of my apartment building to the sidewalk. There is black white ice because it has not been salted. And I don't see it, and I fall. And I scream bloody murder. I have the security camera footage if you want to see it. It's in my Instagram.
Haven't not been able to bring myself to watch that video yet.
And then I look down and I see that my foot is at a 90-degree, like my foot is right now, my foot is like that, but it was like that, like 90 degrees to the wrong way. And so I screamed and I grabbed it and I go, tick, 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 and I pull it back into alignment. And then I stand up to see if I can put any weight on it.
And the tick, tick, tick is the bones that are grinding against each other as you're pushing it back in place.
Because when it went like this, a bunch of all of the ligaments ruptured and the bone shattered. So, which left fragments of bone in the middle of my ankle. So like shards of bone were hitting the nerves in my ankle, and your feet are super sensitive because there's a sciatic nerve that runs through your ankle. And so these shards of bone are hitting those. So I'm in excruciating pain, but I don't see so I stand up and I want to see if I can put any weight on it. The answer is a big old no. And I sit back down. So I sit down on the step. I call my client first and I'm like, hey, I don't know if I can go to this appointment. I either sprained or broke my ankle, which obviously I broke it. But in the moment, I didn't know that. I thought maybe sometimes like a shoulder dislocation, it pops all the way out, but you pop it all the way back in and it's fine. And then I calmly call my dad and then my mom, and I'm like, figuring out who's closer and if they can come get me. And I was like, can you please drop whatever you're doing and just take me to the ER? And mom came and picked me up and drove me to the ER. Dad feels guilty about it. But to be fair, it was very calm. You didn't know. And mom drives me to the ER and I find out that my ankle is basically shattered and all the ligaments are torn and there are fragments of bone cutting into my nerves, and they have to do pretty serious surgery because usually with ankle surgery, you do one incision on the right side, you put in a plate, you lock that baby together, and then it's good. But because everything was broken, they basically had to kind of recreate the ankle, make it act like
from three different directions.
So they made an incision on the right side, the left side, the bottom went in and then dug out shards of bone. So it was super invasive. So they had to go in and make sure all of the shards got out and then put a plate on one side with 4 screws. They put a plate on the other side, but it dissolves. So it's kind of like a biodegradable interior cast almost to make that side work
like
right.
A Tootsie Pop cast. Dissolves slowly.
Oh, like you're looking at Tootsie Pop. Yes. It's the yummiest kind. Mm-hmm. And there are 2 screws in that one. And then there's some other stuff in there too, but I don't know what it is because I don't have the experience.
So they do this